Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Israel Brief brought to you by Lay of the Land. I'm Rolene Marks, and let's do what we do every day and dive into today's top stories. 3 IDF soldiers were injured when a Palestinian gunman fired shots over the border with Gaza into Israel, lightly wounding the 3 soldiers. The IDF struck back, killing the gunman, and also struck with tanks several Hamas outposts. And in other news, more further afield, we turn to the UK, where the Community Security Trust, which monitors anti-Semitism and threats against the community, the Jewish community, have announced that from the beginning of the year, anti-Semitic incidents in the UK are up by at least 10% than they were on last year, and there were 892 reported anti-Semitic events or incidents in the UK from January to August this year alone. One of the concerns is that there is a 46% increase in online hate speech, in online anti-Semitism, and the Community Security Trust reported also that it seems to be a trend that whenever issues surrounding Jews or anti-Semitism, especially with the ongoing investigations into anti-Semitic practices by the UK Labour Party, these incidents tend to rise. So these are alarming figures, and they join other figures around the world of rising anti-Semitism. But it is not all bad news, because there is a lot of love in the air. So who seems to be showing the love lately? Well, this week Israel has had, I would say, a hat trick of love, but it's 4 people who have shown the country some serious love, starting with John Bon Jovi and his band Bon Jovi, who played last Thursday night to a crowd of 45,000 enthusiastic Israelis, all trying to sing along. And he announced in his concert that nothing's going to stop him coming to Israel. He loves Israel and he loves the Israeli people. And very moving stories over the week of him visiting the Kotel, being very open to speaking to ordinary Israelis, and a particularly moving story of him meeting a cancer patient whose lifelong dream was to meet John Bon Jovi. And if that wasn't enough, J-Lo has arrived. Yes, Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the block, whatever you want to call her, has arrived with her fiancé Alex Rodriguez, known as A-Rod, and their kids to gorgeous Tel Aviv. And she showed Israel some serious love by posting that she's in the motherland. Israel, she's in love, and the energy is off the charts. And she's joined by A-Rod, who has said that he is so happy to be here, that he's having a wonderful time, and he asked everybody what their experiences are. So it looks like J-Lo and A-Rod have seriously fallen in love with Israel, and who can blame them? And if that wasn't enough, we are expecting Lionel Richie to our shores next month. And when harassed by Code Pink, who are vociferous supporters of the BDS movement, he shouldn't go, Israel's an apartheid state, he summarily blocked them. So I guess the jig is up for Code Pink and all these other kinds of organizations that we're sick of your bully boy tactics, we're sick of the lies, and no hate is going to drown out the love for Israel. But as mentioned before, we spoke a little bit about the UK Labour Party, and if you want to read more about this, you can read Paul Charney. He is the president of the UK Zionist Federation. You can read his article, which is on our website at www.layoftheland.online. That's www.layoftheland.online. It's called Labour of Hate, and you can read all about that there. And don't forget to check in with us tomorrow to see where in the country we are for Shabbat Shalom. I'm not going to give you a hint. I'm just going to say, check it out. And don't forget, while you're on the page, if you haven't liked us or followed us, you are invited to do so. And if you're not viewing this on Facebook but are watching on YouTube, you can subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below. So I'm Rolene Marks, wishing you all a wonderful weekend, a restful weekend, and Shabbat Shalom from all of us at the Israel Brief.